Now let's go to Ontario, where no one's seeing 8 degrees today, Krissy. Yesterday was the nice, the mild day, but today is Blue Monday.
It is, and I mean, a study commissioned by the Weather Network, Rachel, showed that 43% of us feel those effects, the lack of energy through the season. And overall, I think it just gets to us. I mean, we have so many cold days, the lack of sunlight. So I'll talk about some tips this morning about how we can combat the feelings of seasonal affect disorder. In addition, we figured it's Blue Monday, so we might as well travel to Blue Mountain. So I'll be live from the village. We're about 10 minutes away right now. I do want to mention, Rachel, that yes, we're still seeing that negative double-digit wind chill, but along the drive up here on County Road 24, we also experienced some snow-covered roads, so just be cautious of traveling a little bit north of the Greater Toronto area.
Now let's go outside to Krissy Vann. And Krissy, Nate was saying one of the best remedies for Blue Monday is heading out to a ski hill.
Absolutely. And with the Weather Network Commission study, we've learned that only 16% of us get out and enjoy those winter activities. So perhaps if more of us did, we would be able to combat those winter blues. I'm at Blue Mountain this morning. We'll be talking all about how to get over those winter blues. And I'll also tell you why. If you haven't taken down those holiday lights, you might want to do so this week.
Krissy Vann in Blue Mountain today. How you doing, Krissy?
Well, the good news is I'm not feeling the winter blues, although it is Blue Monday, Chris and Rachel. So I have the blue coat on at Blue Mountain, and I tweeted out asking, what do you do to combat the winter blues? And I got a response from Greg O'Brien, and he says, what winter blues? I love winter, let it snow, and suggested that I hit the slopes. But in reality, a study commissioned by the Weather Network told us that only 16% of us get out and enjoy those winter activities, though. So that could certainly help us maybe get through the season a little bit better. I definitely need to work on enjoying the winter season a little bit more myself. I mean, it's feeling like minus 14 out here. We have winds out of the northwest at around 26 kilometers per hour. So that extreme cold at times definitely gets to you.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. Now let's go to Ontario. We'll join Krissy Vann. And Krissy, it's Blue Monday. I have to say, one of the reasons why sometimes I feel blue in the winter is the lack of vitamin D, the lack of the sunlight. What about you?
Well, Rachel, I think now I'm feeling blue because you were talking about areas in the country feeling like 8 degrees, where I'm standing, it feels like minus 14. So that has me feeling a little bit on the downside right now. But we have some great tips at theweathernetwork.com. We have a full article about the winter blues, seasonal affect disorder. Of course, it's very real. And one of the tips to really combat it is physical activity. And what better way to get out on the slopes, enjoy those winter activities. I'm hanging out at Blue Mountain this morning, and I mean, it's shaping up to be quite a nice morning here in the village. We do have a couple of flurries falling and winds about gusting to 30 kilometers per hour to the northwest. So it does have a little bit of a bite out here, Rachel. So definitely bundle up. And even though we're not 8 degrees, if you're dressed appropriately, it won't feel so bad.
Now, 40 centimeters of snow is good if you are on Blue Mountain going skiing or snowboarding. So Krissy Vann, I know today is Blue Monday, and they say skiing, well, it's a great way to battle the blues.
It is, but interestingly enough, you know, we did a study at the Weather Network, and only 16% of us get out and enjoy the winter activities. I, for one, skiing, not my forte. I've never been on a snowboard, but with my track record in the skiing department, probably not so good. I'm a big fan of the winter tubing, which I know that they have here now. You know, you just get on the tube down the hill, and I guarantee you will laugh. So that could be an excellent way to combat the winter blues. One thing you might not like, though, Rachel, I mean, here in Collingwood, Blue Mountain, we're at about minus 14 with the wind chill, but overall through the Greater Toronto area, we're looking at a seasonal week. Looking ahead, though, a pattern change, and it looks like that deep freezer will be opening up yet again right across the country.
Oh, it's so true. With those wind chills back into the mid minus 20. Who's the lucky ones getting that? And also, Blue Monday. Yeah, it's a Blue Monday. So we sent Krissy Vann in her blue jacket up to Blue Mountain. So Krissy, fill us in.
Well, it has been on the chilly side out here, I will tell you that, feeling like the negative double digits. But what many of you might be doing is cuddling on the couch. Yes, with a recent Weather Network article, we learned that 53% of us cope with the winter blues by just staying indoors, watching TV, tuning into the Weather Network, and watching us that are here in the field experiencing those cold conditions. Being on the couch, though, and staying indoors may not be the best thing for you to combat those winter blues, as studies have found that getting out and doing physical activity, whether it be outdoors or indoors, is really going to help you out through this season. And one of the great ways to do it, of course, is hit the slopes at Blue Mountain. For me, I'm more of a winter tuber, which they also offer. Although if you are looking for a laugh, Rachel, the best thing would be to watch me go down on skis or snowboard, because that is not my winter forte.
You know what, Krissy, me neither. I've said it before on the Weather Network. The first time I tried skiing, I crashed through a fence. That was really something to see. Now, as we get into your story, now where we are not seeing the rain, well, that's in Ontario, and especially in Collingwood with Krissy Vann. And Krissy, today is Blue Monday, and we've been chatting throughout the show. One of the best ways to fight off the blues is just to face the facts and get outdoors.
Absolutely. I mean, 43% of us, according to a Weather Network Commission study, feel the effects of the winter blues, the winter blahs. But exactly that, I mean, it's part of Canadian life. So you're better off to get out and enjoy. What better place to do it than at Blue Mountain? Of course, you can hit the slopes. I'm more of an après ski kind of person, the hot tub. That's where I can deal with the wintry weather. Now, one thing I do want to mention, Rachel, is through this week in the Greater Toronto Area, we are going to be looking at more seasonal conditions. But taking a look ahead as we get into February, that's when the deep freeze is going to return. So better off if you do have any outdoor chores perhaps you need to get done. This is the week you want to do them.
Oh yeah, good point there, Krissy. When we talk about the deep freezer, wind chills back into the minus 20s, it is going to be cold.
In and around areas like Collingwood, to be a little warmer, minus single digits. That's where we find our own Krissy Vann, who's making the best of Blue Monday.
We're in Blue Mountain and talking Blue Monday today. Of course, the winter blues can be very real. I'm joined by Derek, Audrey, and Elliot. Derek, how do you combat the winter blues, and do you feel the effects of them?
Well, it's not so bad. We get up in our pajamas and come out for a coffee so we can be the first one out on the slopes this morning.
See, that's the best way. Winter activity is a great way to deal with it. Audrey, I'm going to put you on the spot here. What do you like about winter? What do you like to do?
Skiing.
There you go, skiing. So maybe Audrey's going to teach me some skills on the slopes.
There you go. Kids don't know if it's Blue Monday or not, right? It's just a regular old day, and she's at Blue Mountain. She's going to have a ball out there doing some skiing.